Hey everybody, it's Marty the JavaScript Party, and I am doing one of my simple 3JS projects, and today we're doing Capsule. It's pretty cool. You know what? I want to make that a little taller. So radius is 1, length is, let's make it 4. See what we get. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. I think it looks a little bit more like a capsule. I think this will like kind of make it spin. Can't really see it because the material doesn't really lend itself to being able to be seen, but we go like that to see it. I'm actually a bit confused by how that works, because like if you just do Z, but I don't know, I guess, I don't know why, but this causes it to, if you have the Y in there at this point, kind of causes it to kind of rotate like that, like in way, a different way, but like if all you do is Y, you can't even see it. Wonder what happens if we make the camera at 0, so we're sitting in the middle of it. I'm always curious about that. So now let's see if we can see something. Was it? Oh, it wasn't. It was Y that is wild though. Let's see what happens with Y when we do this. Now I remember we had another one that was actually quite interesting if you lowered the cap segments. So let's do that. Let's make this 4 and 4. 7. Try Y again. So this one's different. So we had a different one where like when you couldn't really see anything inside, it was like that with this kind of material. But then like when you change the cap segments or to the number of segments, it actually what was that? Oh, 8. Okay. It when you change the number of segments, it you could see it start to like the colors sort of got locked into a panel. So then as the panel spun. But that is that. It's pretty cool. This is the code. Basically, it's all the same code except we create a capsule geometry instead of, the other geometries that we've been doing. And that will do it. Let me see. I think all the changes are stuff we want to keep. Oh, the only, all the changes are all on this one. So before, yeah, because the thing I had before had like pictures and stuff on it. So we got rid of a bunch of stuff. You know what? I do want to try that. Can I change it from here? I can't because it is. Okay, let's change this to 3. So the radius is 2, so we're going to be really close to it. 3. Now let's see if you can see any kind of. You can see it a little bit, not really. You can kind of just see that there's some sort of something going on there. Let's see, let's reload this and try along the x-axis. Oh my gosh, that was cool. Oh my gosh. So I guess we could move the Y. We could get this effect by moving the Y. So we'll have the Z at 0, but the Y at like, how tall is this thing? So the Y will be at 3. So I think this will put it up, and I think it's Y. Oh my gosh. Y and then 3. So is it looking at 0, 0, 0? see, camera depth lookout. I believe you pass it in a 0, 0, 0. Oh, put an O's in 0, 0, 0. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now let's have it spin along the y-axis and see if can't really see anything at all. It is cool looking though. So now if we spin it along the x-axis, what do we get? See, we're outside of it, and now we're about to be inside of it again. We're going to be looking at the other half. I think that is just so crazy cool. Um, didn't, you never know what you're going to see, but that is really cool. That almost looks like a thing. It would be kind of cool to animate the camera and see how it looks like as we get closer. But you know what? For now, I'm just going to make it at 0 and see what we have. 0, and I want it to look at, I guess we'll have it look up at 1 on the y-axis. So it's just closer as we move up. This would be kind of cool if you could if you had like this split vision and then you had like one where you could see where the camera was, but that's way beyond anything we've done so far. I think it does look pretty cool in the camera right now. But that is that. Let me go ahead and call it a day. I think next is, I don't know what the next one is. We still have a few more to do. So happy coding, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye.